For all episodes and more information, please visit us at marriedmillions.com.
Secondly, it should be really clear, I think, with the couple that who's going to lead. One of the things that I always say is in a marriage relationship is an egalitarian relationship, but a business relationship is it hurts when it's egalitarian because there has to be an arbiter. Someone, if both of you disagree on a point and it's a shared couple. I mean, a couple is sharing the roles and responsibilities. Then who gets a tiebreaker if there's a disagreement? So there, unlike the marital relationship, this business relationship must not necessarily have this egalitarian form. It should have an orderly, systematic form where there is a leader, and there's an agreement on who that leader is going to be, so that when there needs to be a decision made, there's not a stalemate or an error, or someone needs to be called in to arbitrate. So establish the leadership structures, and then both choose something that both have a desire to do. If it's, I think that it's foolhardy to go into an industry when both parties are not passionate about the same goals. So really getting together and finding out what goals both parties in the marital relationship or in the couple are going after, and agree that these are the goals that we're going to press towards despite our preferences.
I guess I would also. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good. No. Jump right in.
I was going to say, from the mommy / business side, I think that in the beginning with RJ, we needed to have a cutoff time, or I needed Rahsaan to have a cutoff time. So meaning that, I needed him to end Beyond Excellence and start helping mommy, and helping with RJ. And so, we used to have a rule that would say, after dinner time, no computers. Because then I just really needed his help, with getting RJ to bed and, kind of giving me a break. And so in the beginning with RJ, it was really important that there was a time where Beyond Excellence ended and household started. Because with business ownership, as many know, that you could do it all day. You can do it from the minute you wake up till you fall asleep at night. And so, there was just really a need to have some kind of cutoff time. And that has changed a little bit now. Now, like I said, I start business when RJ goes to bed. So I can't have that rule that, there's no Beyond Excellence after work anymore. I mean, after dinner anymore. But, so it changes over time. But that was definitely something that, we needed when we were going in business together as a married couple, that there was, and with children, that there was a time that business ended.
Right, and I actually have to correct something that I said. Not correct it, but clarify it. When I said that there's an egalitarian relationship in the marital relationship, there is that, but there is still a head in that marital relationship, and so it's the same thing that is translated, I think, in business, where there needs to be someone that's going to take that head in that leadership role to orchestrate and to kind of lead the army forward. So that's key, and then obviously the passion that you both have must be in line. Visions must be in line. Missions must be in line. The two must be in agreement to walk forward. So I think that's the biggest piece. And like Delise says, I think very clear from our responses, you can see how Delise and I, we differ in our thinking, but differ in our thinking in a way that complements each other. I mean, again, I'm giving you kind of the grandiose, the big picture. This is what are some of the foundational principles that need to be, walked on in order for this thing to really happen. And Delise is giving the day-to-day practical implications of what it means. Like, let's shut off the computer at 8. These are the detailed things that she's giving body to the frame that I'm putting forth. So even in our responses to these questions, you can see the way we think and how they complement each other. I think that needs to be recognized if two are going to move forward, too.
So with everything being said for today, is there anything else that you left out that you think that would be very important for our couples out there who are listening to know?
For me, I think that having a business And doing a business with your life partner, who is your wife, is a very rewarding thing. And if it's the desire of the heart of the couple to do that, then I would say go for it. But understand that there are hardships that are on the road that will grow you up if you have the right perspective. So really, what I'd like to add is that perspective is everything. It is the key ingredient to I believe it, to life. And so as long as your perspective remains right, then I think that the couple can do, any couple can do anything. And for us, our perspective is rooted in our faith. And so for us, everything is seen as either an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to grow, or an opportunity to sacrifice. And so for us, that has helped us get over the very difficult times, and then really glory in those really high times, those really good times, so that we can keep this thing going.
Yeah, I guess, and for me, I would just say, that to me, number one, leaving our places of employment and being able to be in business together was the best risk that I feel like we've ever taken, and it's afforded us, like Rahsaan said, there's always the stresses of, when's the next invoice going to come in, and, the day-to-day cash flow issues, and, okay, go grocery shopping today, maybe not, maybe, wait till tomorrow, those kind of invoice things, but the flip side is, when RJ says things like mommy, daddy, because we're both so much around, around so much, that sometimes, he'll walk up to me and say, mommy, daddy, up please, or daddy, mommy, up please. The ability to be flexible, to go where we want to go, when we want to go, not have, someone that we have to say, you only have, 2 weeks of vacation and you just took, 6 hours and so you can't go this weekend. Not having to do those kinds of things, being able, for me, being able to see every single growth thing, measure of growth for my son has been amazing. No one has to take pictures for me, at a daycare and tell me that he started crawling today, and no one has to take video for me and tell me, he had his first smile. We can literally have seen every single point of growth for him, and that has been, worth every stressor and gray hair that my husband has. It's been totally worth it. And so, I would say, like Rahsaan said, if you have the passion and you're not risk averse, and your marriage, or your relationship is in a place where, you can do some things together, I would say take the risk, because the rewards far outweigh, those challenges that will do and you can expect to come.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us here at MarriedMillions.com. I want to let everyone know where they can find you. Can you please give us your website, your address, your phone number, so if you want to get in contact with y'all?
Yes, the website is beyondexcel.com. It's BEYONDEXCELL.com. Our phone number is 301-249-6110, and we're located in Bowie, Maryland at 15416 Norwalk Court. That's Suite A, Bowie, Maryland 20716.
I thank you both again for your time today on our interview. And it's been a pleasure talking to you both. It's been really, really an educational experience just for me. And I've been entertained for a little while of being married and being in business. But I still learn something new every time I talk to a couple like you.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. We really, really appreciate it. And we're so, pleased and impressed with all the work that you're doing and the couples that, we've read about and listened about on your site. And so we just appreciate the opportunity that you've given us to also share our story and, and love the work that you're doing as well.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, see, my wife, all I got to do is leave it to her. She says everything I want to say. And so, yes, I ditto that statement. My sentiments are the same.
You both are definitely yin and yang.